Hey guys, Average Joe Arms here, and today I'm bringing you a new optic unboxing. This is the Cyelee Cat EDG. It is an RMSC footprint, and before I unbox it, just a little background here. I've been using Cyelee Optics for almost 2 years now. I absolutely love them. Of all my Cyelees, I've had one issue, which doesn't matter what optics you got, sometimes it happens, with the emitter on my Chameleon, which they're taking care of, sending me a brand new one. But this is my favorite RMR footprint optic, and this is the same Chameleon, but this one's in a green dot. It's been working absolutely fine, no issues at all. It's my favorite competition optic. Absolutely love it. Thousands and thousands of rounds through it, no issues at all. This is the Cyelee Cat Pro. This is my favorite RMSC optic I've ever used. This one in particular, as you can see, it's got a great size window. On my original Apollo, the silver one, if you guys have been with my channel a little bit, it was the gun that kind of made me. I put over 10,000 rounds on that gun. This optic was on about 9,000 of those. I tried another optic once for about 1,000 rounds, didn't like it. Then I got this FDE one, and this has about 8,000 rounds on it now, and this has been on for about 4,000. On this gun alone, so we're about 12,000 rounds on this Cat Pro. Never had an issue. It's absolutely one of my favorites. Now this is the Wolf EDG, which is an RMR footprint enclosed emitter. I've been shooting a lot with this lately. I really like this optic. I like the Chameleon better because, of course, the view and the obstruction and all that, but this is more of a competition. This is more of an EDC, something you carry every day, and I absolutely love it. So the Cat EDG is kind of a mixture. So you get the Cat, the RMSC footprint, and then you get the EDG, so you get an enclosed emitter. So that's what this is, and what I'm going to do with this is put it on here, and I'm going to run this in competitions again. So that's enough of my rambling for now. Let's open this up and take a look at it. Okay, so here we go. Cyelee EDG, Cat. Alright, I was just looking to see if there's any tape on there. Sorry guys. And here we go. Another Cyelee patch, which is nice. I got tons of those, but they're pretty nice. Usually you get your little instruction manual, like every other optic. You're going to have a little what to do, how to use it, blah blah blah. Always, just whether it's Vortex or anything, aim point, just make sure you always look. Just give a quick little note at screw things, and they'll give you little things like tighten to 15 pounds. Make sure you put Loctite on it. Some are going to be 13 pounds. I've seen some that are 25. So always just, look at your thing. It gives you a little card telling you how to adjust up and down, which kind of seems silly, but hey, sometimes you need that. It can get confusing, and some optics are different. So there you go. You got your little card. You got your little lens wiper. Get your little sticker. Okay. One of my favorite parts of Cyelee, all the screws. So this, you see, looks like 2 packs, but there is tons of screws in here, and they're all marked with the size and all that. I do understand why they're doing them this way now. They used to be in nice little separate bags each, that you could reseal. Whereas like these, once you rip them open, you're going to have to put them in something. And they do say what's on them, so it's kind of hard to keep them together. Like, it'll say nut diameter, length, wrench size. That's all nice, but once you rip them open, if you put them in here together and you rip open a few, they're going to get all mixed up, which, I guess I get it, but I did like the old way better. So as you can see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of screws, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was like, yeah, of course it's gonna be 10. No, 11. But 11 packs of screws. I love that. They've saved me so many times. You got your little tool here, which is your adjustment tool and your battery tool and all that. So you got the T10 on the one side and you got a little flathead on the other. Really nice. I like that tool. Then you get your little Allen here, same thing. It's got a flathead on both sides, so whatever way you want to run. There you go. Now let's take this sucker out. You got your little silica. Save that. Throw it in your ammo cabinet. Keep the moisture out. Tons of those. All right, here we go. Here's the optic. Sealed away. Okay, I won't do that ever again. Here we go. Wow, pretty cool. I think I said this in my CZP10 video when I talked about the Cyelee. I'm not a fan of these little designs they do at the top, but I also don't care. It doesn't bother me. But what a compact, nice little size here. And what we'll do is we'll grab out a couple other RMSCs and we'll put them side by side and see how they look. And here we go. You got side battery, which I absolutely love. You got your little up there, your windage. That's your elevation, your windage. All right, let's turn this sucker on. See if the battery's in it. Yep, she's ready to go. There we go. So far, very nice. I like it. All right. Let's grab some other optics and we'll do a little comparison. Okay, guys. Here is the EPS carry. This is Miss Average Joe Arms. It is a green dot. It is on her SIG P365XL. And we both really like this. So taking a look at it right away, this is much wider. Let's turn it over, get it glass to glass, kind of line it up. So look at the difference in that window. You got a much bigger window on here. As far as footprint, of course, it's the same because they're both RMSC. From the side, looks almost the same. This window is much larger, definitely. So let's take a look. This is the Olight O-Sight, which is one of my favorites too. It's wider than that, but just as tall. The O-Sight is a very big window, guys. Very big window for an RMSC. But it looks like the EDG is a little bigger. Of course, from the side, they're almost identical. And there we go. Yeah, there's the Olight O-Sight C. So it's RMSC. And the EPS carry, which I would say is probably one of the most popular enclosed carry RMSCs. There's not a lot, unless you want to get something like a Gideon or something like that, but most people don't. So, yeah, let's throw this on the Apollo, and we'll see how she looks on there. Okay, so we are torqued up, we are thread lockered up, and here we go. Wow, this is quite large for an RMSC optic. As you can see, the overhang here, it is quite a large optic, which is a good thing, at least in my opinion. Bigger the window, the better, especially when you have the RMSC. You don't have a lot of options for sizes. This is really nice, and it looks like I can pretty much co-witness, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm going to throw my bore sighter. That was pretty funny. I'm going to throw my bore sighter on here, and I'll probably bring it to the range sometime this week because I have a competition on Sunday. So I got to get it, sighted in and zeroed. And I'll show you some of that footage when I do it, guys. But so far, I like it. I like the size. Like I said, I am not really a fan of the styling. But it's also not a deal breaker, especially with the performance I've gotten out of these. And here's the Cat Pro that we took off. So we're looking about the same exact size in window, which is awesome. I'm used to this window, but you're getting the enclosed optic, which is better. Keeping stuff out of that emitter, So I'll let you guys know how it goes. Any questions, leave them down below. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe, take care of each other. Average Joe Arms.